Minagigitis, welcome back to... What are we playing? This is Fallout New Vegas. Hello, my little star kids. So I just went down back to that canteen over there so that I can get my... I sold a bunch of weapons that I didn't need, and then repaired some weapons that Eddie had in his inventory. And now we are moving on. So if we go this way, to our right... it's over here somewhere. But there is a cavern with a bunch of snake-headed dogs. We're not going to go there yet. Yeah, see, that's what that is. Because, what are they called? Night Stalkers. Those things fucking suck. Actually, we could go, but I don't... It's going to be a lot of death. Let me switch... Might be better off with my pistol. I think I shoot better with it. But these guys, Night Stalkers, you're about to see them. They are terrible little creatures, and all it takes is one good bite. And especially if they come in groups. Sometimes they'll come in, sometimes they're just pups. Oh yeah, see, there they are. These bastards. Hold on, I'm gonna hold off on my VATS. Oh, fuck. I want to take care of these guys because they have heads of, I think, like horned rattlesnakes. So they can poison you pretty bad. Ah! Woof! Look at these babies. Don't worry about that over there. Eddie, don't worry about those over there, please. There is a, yeah, the Morningstar cabin. They got more Night Stalkers in there. Hollowed out rock. There we go. So if you see a bunch, like there's a bunch of these, usually they have like a peace sign or something painted on them. And you'll find them there. I thought there was also a cache here, but I guess I'm misremembering. Or it's just gone. Sometimes stuff just fucking despawns in this game. So we are going to, well actually before I go in, I'm gonna get myself some healing. Because, actually, honestly, coming in here is a very bad idea. But we're gonna do it anyway. You know, for the lulz. Alright, actually, let me switch. Oof, see, they're gonna bite me once and I'm gonna be chest crippled. Alright. So even the young ones are kind of little bastards. Alright. Yeah, there's like a den mother and everything here. Alright, yeah, see, here they all are. Whoop! Oh, I'm fucked. Yep, I told you. What did I tell you? Torso problems. But that's because I was still hanging on to that pistol instead of switching out to something better. I'm still gonna use it to get the soul pop though. Whoop. Look at that. Whole slew of them. I think I got rid of all the dynamite. Oh, I sure did. den mothers who I want to get rid of. Oh, this is no good. I'm gonna have to switch out my weapon. Eddie has died. Hold on, Eddie, did I leave mines with you? Or did I get rid of them all? Oh no, I got rid of them all. Chance's knife is actually really good. Let me take that. Alright. My sneak attack is top tier. Hehehehe. Alright, let me switch out to the caravan shotgun. Don't have as much, but the damage is better. Alright. I think you can eat the tails, but I don't remember. The rest should be just pups. These guys still suck. Ah! Alright. I didn't end up crippled, so that's good. Oh, more rat pup. Dead. Hmm? Oh. You can't adopt them. Believe me, I've tried. I have no idea where he went. There you are. And level up, baby! I'm over encumbered. Alright, so I got everything to 30, which is good. Lockpick is still good. Let's get science up to 50. I'll get sneak up by 5. And then I'll put from everything, it's pretty much to 31. Actually, take explosives down and put that up here. There we go. And now I am encumbered because of all these tails and blood, but, you know, whatever. Ooh, hey buddy. Oh, I'm taking these. Leather armor. What do you got in your duffel bag? Wonderful. Wunderbar. Alright. I don't think there's anything that I can repair. But I can maintain. And then just equip those. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Eddie, got a bunch of crap for you to carry. I have Cazador glands, this vision battery, 6 pounds of Night Stalker blood, 2 Night Stalker eggs. Did I not have a tail? Or is that in aid? GHJKLM. Yeah, Night Stalker tail. Delicious. Okay. Done. Alright, so that cavern is completely finished. So yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to just kind of go on to unexplored areas, little holes in the ground. Because you get experience points anytime you find a new place. Since there's a bunch of scorpions over there, I don't know if I've shown you guys what to do, so service rifle. So you have this equipped. You can go and you push, what is it, 2? Okay, well, maybe I don't have it set up. So you go into weapons, service rifle, you go into ammo. Okay, whatever. And then you go to... you can... From there, for your ammos, that's how you can switch. I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut, but I don't remember what the shortcut is. I thought it was just 2 on the keyboard, but I guess I was wrong. But anyway, I'm putting that up just in case some of these scorpions come at me. Because I'm not very weak, but scorpions are not fun to mess with. So, and armor piercing will help you get through their little carapaces. It's good for people with heavy armor too, like Caesar's Legion. What are these? Oh, these are big boardies. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, you see that little broken shield thing? That means that the armor is in effect. Alright, Eddie, Camille. I need you to take some of this crap. Alright, so that fixed it up. Now if we go this way, where all these ants are, which I actually don't think I need armor piercing for these guys. We're just gonna go and click up take some of these guys out, get some extra XP. But you see that hole right there? If you go to it, that will mark this area on the map for you. And I think actually this place probably was supposed to be the original quest that the NCR guys gave to you. Because like a 2-minute quest to go down the road and shoot a couple of ants here doesn't seem like a real quest, so I'm assuming that maybe this was supposed to be it. Maybe he was gonna send you down, get rid of the ants, and that would have been that. But those who know, they had what, 18 months to make this game, so they probably did not have the time to there's probably like 1,000 more quests that we could have had here that they just weren't able to do because they didn't have the time for it. Which is why I like coming to little areas like this, because then you can really kind of see like, yeah, that's definitely something that they were thinking about. Ivampa Dry Lake. Alright, we're getting a little too close to Prim. I just wanted to... I don't remember if there's something here, or if it's just this, this tree. Hey, here we go. Pre-war casual wear. Carton of cigarettes. Okay, cool. Now I have a choice here, because over that way is Black Mountain, and that has a very fun side quest. But then going back over this way, we kind of follow the main trail. And I think it'd be fun to go to the main trail. Actually, there's one more area that we can go through to kill some critters, so let's do that real quick. Okay, so if you go right from Morningstar Caverns, or right across from this western whatever part of the dry lake, you're gonna come across this canyon, and here they come. These are golden geckos. You get meat and you get the gecko hide. Personally, whenever I play, I like to play the game where I only eat gecko meat, unless it's like an emergency. Whoop! I need a stim pack. I need to go back to that place and buy a doctor's bag. It's the Great Canyon West. Look at this. So much hide, so much meat. Now it does get a little bit radioactive in here. So you probably want to take your rat away. Or no, not rat away, Radix. Yeah, there it all is. But there are a couple of limb damage, so I should probably switch out. There are a couple of really good items down here, including a radiation suit, which is useful to have in the early part of the game. It's over here somewhere, and I think this is just kind of a cool canyon. There are a lot of places here that I think a lot of people would see this and be like, dude, this is just like a gross empty pit of radioactive stuff. And it's like, well, yeah, but I don't know. I have watched a couple of like people who review Fallout New Vegas, and I think one of the things that they often say is like, it's not a very pretty game, you know. You don't have like the grass and stuff like you do in Fallout 4 or Fallout 3, where there's cool areas. And I'm like, well, no, because I mean, first off, this is the desert. This is what the desert looks like, kind of. There's actually a lot more color than you think. There is greens and yellows and pinks and stuff. You just gotta come in right after the monsoon season, because after the monsoon, bro, the desert comes to life. If they make a what do you call it, a remaster of this game, I want them to change the sunsets to match like the actual desert sunsets. I think that would be great. I think people would appreciate it a lot more if they like understand the beauty of the desert a lot more if they had that in the game. That's just my opinion, though. Okay, here we go. Now this little guy right here. Advanced radiation suit, baby. And then, hold off on the rat away for now. I could stand to be a little irradiated. Oh yeah, see, like this right here, like it's a broken part of the world. Like, what could this have been? What could have happened? Did this happen before the war? After the war? Was it a train heist? Look at that combat armor, combat helmet. I'm very over encumbered, but you know what? It's still cool stuff that 500 door. Doctor's bag, perfect. Look at that. Look at all this useful crap we have. Eddie, come here. I need you to kill some stuff for me. I'm just a little weak. Oh, unless, are you maxed out on, uh-oh. Yeah. Eddie's maxed out. Alrighty, well, in that case, we're gonna go ahead and put that back. Well, actually, combat armor. So I can hold on to the combat helmet, just not the combat armor. Wait. Yeah, because that's 25. Oh well, that's okay. That's okay. We're coming close on another area too, so it's alright. Actually, there's a... Not that I think about it. There is a place to store stuff that I didn't mention, because, I kind of forgot about it. Look at them go. Look in a little line. Little babies. Oh, actually, leg is crippled, so we'll use the doctor's pack on there. Start walking faster again. there's a lot of them here. They got oh, there's a whole fucking family here. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Hold on, let me get the bats here. Alright, here we go. Get the babies. Look at them run, they're so cute. Oh my god, I love them. They're so cute. But yeah, that's all I can think of for this area. And we could go over here, but I don't think there's actually anything over here. I think it's actually going slow-mo, buddy. I don't think there's anything actually over here. I think it all fell. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. Alright, now we move on. Let me think. Let's go ahead and fast... Actually, I'm gonna fast travel real quick back to... the outpost, see if I can buy a doctor's bag, and then we'll travel off to Nipton. And here we are back in Nipton. There are a couple of things that we can do here. First things first is we can come into the general store. What are you shooting at? I think he's shooting at scorpions. And we'll find a new friend here. Hello.
What is it this time?
What are you still doing here?
I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live. But they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I can spare some medics.
Then you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you?
I'll give you 5 doses.
5 doses? Nice. A fella could put himself out of his misery with 5 doses.
Yeah, I'm sure. So how did you survive, my friend?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So
yeah. Tell me about the lottery.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were gonna ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score.
Okay, how'd your plan go wrong?
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks.
Who, you got jumped?
They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
Yay! What happened after everybody got their lottery tickets? Were they scratch-offs?
What do you think?
Powerball, everybody lost.
And that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky because it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God
Crucifixions?
damn, but those went on and on and on.
Yeah, that's like their
Third place
favorite
runners-up
way to
got
play.
enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs. In the winter, they let go free.
Lucky. What happened to the mayor?
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
You said those people were enslaved? Can you elaborate?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I'll do what I can to save them.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
Alright, so why don't you tell me exactly what happened to this town?
The Legion happened.
The
What the
Legion
fuck's it look
happened. Let's talk about something else.
Like what?
No, I guess that's it. Thank you.
Bye.
So, these guys were working with the Legion to make money off of this town, I'm assuming. And look what happened. That's what happens when you work with jocks. No, I'm just kidding. It's okay, jock dudes. You know I love you. Dudes and dudettes. However you wish to call yourselves. Some people, they don't like dude. It's not as gender neutral as some people think. Anyway. So, this is not the mayor's place, but I could have sworn that there was stuff here that I could have gotten, like part 1 of the journal, but pistol round, bobby pin, bottle cap, case, pure cash, bathroom. Nada. Not a damn thing. Alright. I'm moving on. Guy's just gonna sit here in the dark. He could fix this place up and then he could be the runner of the general store. I'm not really interested in useless things, but sometimes you'll find useful stuff in these houses. Like a bottle cap. And sometimes the mirrors will have stim packs, sometimes they won't. And then you know my motto when it comes to houses, always check. So these guys are all still alive. Near death. To remove them from the cross would kill them, so... I don't get any experience killing these guys, but... I should. So these guys are here. A fair kill. Thanks. So they're not going to be doing anything to me. It's kind of, I guess, a weird little glitch that happens. Because usually what'll happen is Wolfpace and Kulta will come up, talk to you, and be like, hey, we fucked this town up. I want you to look around and then tell everybody what we did. And then he walks off with everyone else. And then you could kill him with your own 2 hands. But then that will call upon the wrath of Caesar. And then you'll get chased across the desert by his fucking cronies. And they're annoying as shit. I don't like dealing with them. So, I do that little alternative way where I lure Wolfpace to the NCR outpost and they kill him for me. So I don't get in trouble with Caesar's Legion. They don't follow me around the damn map. Especially not at the beginning. Because they're kind of fast, they're kind of strong. And I don't feel like starting my game over 1,000 times. Alright, so we want these dog tags, because there's somebody around here that will buy them from us. That's it. Is there anything back here? Locked register. Sweet. Alright, moving on. And we can also inspect the town hall, which has Legion dogs that will attack you no matter what. Oh, god damn it. Oh, my game crashed. Okay, cool. Whoop. Alright, so you can find some stuff. Actually, I don't really think you can find very much. There. Okay, so... Ha 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 ha. Legion, anytime you go into like a Legion controlled area, keep an eye on these because they love to put these under rocks, under cones, under dead bodies. These guys, they seriously suck. Hello? Where are the doggies? Yeah, I don't think the field hands actually have anything. We want to go. So we have turbo, lottery tickets, which we don't really need. They don't do anything. check it out. All these explosives. And here come those doggies. Ow, son of a bitch. Busted my arm up. Motherfucker. Alright, and like I said, they're dogs. They're just fucking legion mongrels. Hate those things. I don't recall there being actually anything particularly interesting in the bottom floors. A bottle cap. Bottle cap. That there might be a sunset star bottle cap, but there isn't one. I think actually if you have a high luck, more bottle caps appear. But I might be wrong. There's a lot of like different things that can happen with different builds of this game, and that's why I love it so much. Alright, here's the more of the town hall. Alright, the people here don't actually have anything. It's just like the clothes that they have on their back, so I'm not going to worry about them. I know there's more of you. Oh yeah, see? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? They like to hide that shit under bodies. So yeah, be careful when you're dealing with Legion. These guys are like real assholes. It's worse when they're like clever assholes. Makes things a little bit more annoying for the rest of us. I think this is where I came from. Yes. Okie dokie. Do 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 do. We are just looting 5 caps. Oh my god. Rich bitch, let's fucking go. Very easy locked door. Huh. And for some reason I remember there being more stuff in here. I could have sworn there was something more interesting. I guess I was wrong. More the full me. Alright, well, it's fine. Just move on. At least we get experience points for unlocking stuff. Ooh, the mayor's office. Alright. Now, the mayor has much more interesting stuff. Big Book of Science, Programmer's Digest, Mentats, Mayor Stein's Terminal. Reset mainframe connection. Connection reset, handshaking complete. I've seen that in a couple places. I have no idea what that is, if I'm going to be honest. I think I've seen it in 2 other places. There's one in another house here in Nipton, and I think there's one in Camp Golf. Yeah, I may be wrong. Prison Bake. Tony was kind enough to build this terminal and set it up for me. Offered 30 caps worth of Rosie. Ha! The life of a mayor suits me just fine. I'm glad I didn't go any further east. I'm making plenty of caps right here off Rosie and Sylvia, who attract plenty of interest from troops at the Mojave outpost. I guess you spend enough time standing around that backwater and you're ready to hop on something that looks like a mole rat and doesn't smell much better. And the local shops are all giving me a percentage of sales to the troops because it's my girls who bring them in. Ha! They think they're... Hello? Shrewd negotiators for getting me to accept a 15% cut instead of 20. Another year in this dump, or 2 at the most, and it's back to the hub for me. Maybe I'll run for office there. Ha! Mayor Joseph B. Stein. Doesn't that look official? He puts ha in a lot of things. High roller. A promising development, if I do say so myself. It seems things went to hell at the NCR correctional facility north of here and escaped prisoners are roaming free. Sounds like a bad thing, and would be, if not for the political acumen and interpersonal alchemy of yours truly, Mayor Joseph B. Stein, Esquire. I send the Jims out to make contact with the prisoners, or powder gangers rather, they insist on this name, to let them know Nipton's open for trade, with free turns and the girls as door prizes. You know they went for that deal. As sold by Little Jim. Anyway, Big Jim, R.I.P. I see a lot of potential here so long as I can keep the NCR troops and powders, ridiculous name, from running into each other and shooting it out in the streets. Luckily the troopers only come at night, double entendre, so if the powders will only come during the day, again, I'll have them coming 3rd time's the charm and going. Yours in confidence, Mayor Joseph B. Stein, Esquire. Testing. I can hardly believe my luck. Literally. I'm agape. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let me know that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. He knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spend time in Nipton. It turns out that the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, and powder gangers for harassing Legion raiding parties on this side of the river. I didn't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powders to kidnap the NCR troops at night. When both groups are in town, the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. For this simple task, I have been offered 8,000 caps. I could almost go back to the NCR right away. But who knows how much else I might take off this Legion lackey. I'm going to start stockpiling some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave outpost, just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard. Super Mayor Joseph B. Stein, the 3rd Esquire. Oh, what a fucking idiot. Handshaking complete. So now you know the story of what happened here. Lotteries for days. Big lotto. Big ranch. Bobby pin. So this mayor kind of screwed over this whole town. He's from the hub, which if I remember correctly isn't really a very reputable place, so I guess not too big of a surprise. Alright. Nuka victory. Rounds, SIGs, carton packs. Armor case? I'm already over encumbered. Alright, and that is as... Oh ho ho ho. Oh shoot, I did not mean to take everything. I'm gonna have... Okay, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna have to fix some of this. Big book of science will increase that by 4. Guns and bullets increases guns by 4. Whoops, did not mean to take that super stim pack. Take some of that purified water. Damn it. I accidentally took a super stim pack and it heals you really quick, but There's a debuff to my strength and agility. Because fucking stim pack sickness, which I guess is a thing. Crap, man. Didn't mean to do that. I'm a little annoyed. So I'm just gonna fucking waddle my way out of here. But that's pretty much all that we can get here. We figure out what has happened exactly in the mayor's journal. What happened to the troops. How freaking the Legion got here and did all their bullshit. And how the troops got fucked over. Pretty sad, really. Alright, so I feel like these guys are gonna be here for a little while. So I'm just gonna kinda bypass them here. Let me see if I can wait like an hour. Am I still fucking over encumbered? $221, okay. Purified water, there we go. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave Nipton how it is. There's not really much else. Well, actually, I think it's this one. It comes out like a Mr. Handiel. Yep. Booyah. So here's that other terminal I was telling you about. Reset memframe connection, hands shaking complete. Specifications. Things are finally looking up. I got both Gutsies up and running and this terminal working too, so I can keep a regular journal. Fixed up a terminal for Mayor Stein too, so he can run his numbers and get a free turn with Rosie as payment. Dare I say, yeah. All I need now is for a new gal to come to Nipton, one who doesn't know anything about me. If I can get close to her, show her my gutsies before anyone else can turn her against me, she'll be impressed, and that'll do it. It has to do it. It's not like every man out there can fix a robot. I'll tell her she'd never have to do housework. That'd be the clincher. It'd be so nice not to have to pay Rosie. This writing stuff is harder than I thought. I better stop here. P.S. For maximum impact, only show one gutsy to the gal. Let admiration take hold, then reveal second gutsy. Oh man, some people, just some people, you know. Alright, what do we got? Energy cell. I'm already at kind of at max damage here, so I can't take too much. This is a good place to go. Check that out. Magnum and a plasma pistol, which I'm gonna leave there for now, because again I am already kind of pushing it for the over encumbered bits. Laser rifle, Legionnaire. Let's see what kind of cash they got in here. Oh no, I lost the bobby pin. There we go. I'll take the round, I'll take the caps. Too many rounds, huh? Okay. That's fine. Do I have any more gecko steak? 2 gecko sticks. There we go. Back to regular status. So remember, we also have the Wild Wild Wasteland, meaning that we can find fun stuff like this. Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, who, if you have ever watched the original Star Wars, like from the 70s, Episode 6, I guess is what you would call it, Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru are the family of Luke Skywalker. Alright, so the mayor is burning up on this pile somewhere. What's in this house? Oh, yeah, these guys did not have a good time. But nothing important. And if there is something important, I don't know about it. So we make our way across the railroad station. Wait, if we can wait for the railroad to cross. Now, all instincts tell us that we should go up this way. Follow the path. That's going to take us straight to the guy, right? Well, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go off the beaten path because we're clever little shits. We're going to come up this way. And I bet your thing is like, Genki, be careful. Look at these reds. There's so many reds here. It might be more geckos. It might be those snake-headed dogs. No frets, dudes. They're just bighorners. The blue ones are the babies. The red ones are the parents. And so long as you don't get too close to them, they're not gonna bother you. So no worry to worry. Now you look over here. You'll see that we got a friend. And he's not the only one. We got a couple other sneaky bastards up in here. But if you pay attention, we'll see. Trying to lay a trap. And they, as they caught me before I can get the jump on them. No worries. I have a pretty good pistol. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Well, that's kind of all I was really worried about, is because sometimes the guys up here will have, what do you call them? Grenades. Or mercenary grenade launchers. So, it's usually better to come up here and make sure that they don't get you. Whoop. Ho 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 ho, how lovely. Let's go ahead and put guns up to 40. Science to 55. We'll put repair to 40. And let's do I'm gonna do energy weapons. It's 36. And now we have level 8. Let me see what I have here. Oh, strong back can carry 50 more pounds of equipment. Which I don't actually need. It's just I have hoarder tendencies. I have a bunch of crap that I don't ever use. I don't ever plan on selling. But strong back would be good for certain levels. But I mean, it's not that hard to make money here. So unless I'm trying to do like a rich bitch run, I don't really worry about it. Let me see what else I got. You gain 5 damage. That's hold against melee. Actually, this one was really good because it's an additional 15% to raiders, junkies, and tribals. And then bonus for quick draw. That's accuracy, fortune finder, bloody mess. Bloody mess is fun, but I don't often learn it. Swift learner. Swift learner is pretty freaking useless. You don't really need that. Robert Leopold until it's training. Shell FM is good, but I think I would prefer, or is it Imperialists? Because that's an additional 15% damage. So we'll do that because that falls into groups. Oh, dude. They shot that bighorner. How sad. Alright. So, let's say you did want to take the road down here. for whatever reason, and that's fine. You can do what you want. You'll find a whole bunch of fun stuff. Oh, give me that hole. But remember what I told you about Legion? And how they like to hide stuff? Ah, fuck. Oh, it blew this thing back up into polygons. Shit, dude. Okay. I thought I could get close enough, but I could not. Oh, that's damaged because I have head. Because it fucked up my head. God damn it. Hate that. I'm so mad. But you see what I mean? Like, there are a couple areas in this game that are just like that. Do you have a doctor's bag? You do not. Shoot. Whoa, I'm getting witty woozy. What did I take? Hold on. Oh, is it because I have cripple damage to my head? Perception -4. The hell? What did I take? I took something that brought me up by 10 pounds. What did I take? Probably this laser rifle. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. Alright. Alright, good job, Eddie. Alright, stim pack wore off, but I'm still concussed. But yeah, if you look over here, you can see come on. They're fucking hiding shit. Yep. I don't know why I did all that, but, you know, what's done is done. Crap. So I'm all limb damaged, and none of these jerks. Doctor's back. Oh, thank God. which part of my limbs are busted. The head, definitely. I need to get that fixed up, because that's going to fuck up my perception. So over in this canyon area, there's actually a few more fiends, and I think two, what do you call them, two little areas. Yeah, you see this guy here? He's with a group that's settled right over there. We're not going to deal with them right now. Instead, we're going to come up this way. This little ranch bird. This little ranch. Because there are some fun stuffs here, so don't forget your shovel. I'm going to turn off this radio. And then we can get some healing powder. Wait, do I not have... Did I not have gecko meat? I think I might have given it to Eddie. Anyway, so we're gonna open this burial mound. Rounds. A bat, which I'm not gonna worry about right now. So some extra stuff here for you, and if we continue on this way, it should give us a map. A map mark. So we can fast travel here. You can use this as your home. I don't think raiders or fiends actually hang out around here, so come on down if you ever wanted to live your best life on the farm. Here's where you can do it. Wolfhorn Ranch, baby. So this place, again, it's not just like a it's like, oh, it's just another area that you can go to leave your items, make a player home. I mean, you can do that. Look, you can even take a... we can take a quick little nappy nap here. But there is an item here that a lot of people, like, it tends to get overlooked because you have the oven, you have this, it's you see it, you don't care. This is chopper. This is one of them special weapons that, if I remember correctly, does very good bonus limb damage. Look at that damage. DPS 44. Look at this beauty. Absolutely lovely. So if you're doing a unarmored build or melee build, this little guy, Chopper, is going to be a good friend for you. Rules. Alright, so moving on. Put this away. There is, now this is again one of these things that can take you to a couple of different roads. I want to get to a certain area before we move on to anywhere in particular. Oh, perfect. So you'll find these guys here. Traveling merchants.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yes, let me see your wares.
Sure.
Do you have a doctor's bag? Yes. And a fresh potato? What? And then... sell some of this crap that I don't need. Oh, I have this merc outfit. Actually, I don't even need this combat helmet because I don't really wear stuff like this. I should. I think I'll keep it in just as background and see if this one has any...
Need anything?
Any different things. I don't think she does, but just in case. Another doctor's bag would have been great. She doesn't have any, so... Alright. So this is another one of those cool areas. that will show you everything here. So you got the Wolf Horner Ranch right here. And then right over there, that ruined area is another interesting place to look at. This town, what is this town? Searchlight? It's not Searchlight. What is this place called? Might have been Searchlight. I don't remember. There is the airport. Beyond that, more mountains. I think it's Camp Searchlight. I don't remember. Oh. Fuck. And then here these guys are taking on Legion. You can see how strong these assholes are. These guys are terrible. But anyway, right behind that billboard is another Legion camp, which I'm not going to go to. That is one of the, what do you call it, goal areas, mission areas, but I want to have a specific companion with me before I go there. If we follow this road, it'll take us to where we want to go. Ugh. So sad. What a shame. This happens almost every time, too, now that I think about it. Just, unlucky stuff for you. And then back here are also more kind of a bright follower. Ugh. So creepy. So, Searchlight is over there. Over on that wall is a camp. And over here, if you look over, you can see an interesting little dome there, which is... A lot of people apparently don't like that quest that comes in that area. That is one of my favorite questing areas. I love this, like, I do that quest every time. But obviously you guys, we're not there yet, so I'm not gonna spoil that for those of you who don't know. Though I'm pretty sure most of you probably already do. Alright, moving on. We're gonna cut through these mountains here instead of going through that path. For reasons. Because again, this is just how I play normally. So this road is very familiar to me. I'm using Chance's knife here. Faux So even me, who's my character build isn't a melee or unarmed or whatever, I can tell you right now that that knife is freaking awesome. Alright, so these are some Legion guys, don't worry about them. Going after that mole rat. Oh man, Legion is so close to the civilization. You gotta be careful here. And then there it is, Dinky the dinosaur. So normally you could go through Searchlight, and from the walk there, you can get to Dinky. but we kind of went a different path. There was actually another building that we could have gone to, but I'm gonna save that for a different play. And then this is gonna take us. Okay. So there's 2 roads that we can go through, or we can just. I'm just gonna make a break for it coming through here. There's less things we gotta worry about. Alrighty, now I think I mentioned before about this one, this Raider Badlands armor. Alright. So I think I mentioned before about the Raider armor that you get from that chick, Raider Badlands. Most of the stuff that you get will be Great Khan or like some form of NCR or Caesar's Legion armor, something or whatever. I don't remember seeing a lot of like Raider stuff aside from right here. She is a Raider. She is not a fiend or a NCR weirdo or a Great Khan. Usually the gangs in the Wasteland have names. She does not. This person is just a Raider. And then you got Raider Sadist armor, which I don't know if it's a rare thing, but I got it. I think I like the Badlands armor more. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Novak. There is Dinky the dinosaur with the motel thermometer. And it looks like we have an old friend here. We'll go ahead and talk to him in the next episode. I think this is a good place to call it. I started recording right after work, and I actually feel like I need a nap because I'm about to pass out. I'm tired. So that'll do it for today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Remember that you are loved, you are appreciated, and I am so happy that you are here on this earth playing these games with me. So until next time, my dudes, I'm Matanyang.